Out of all soft skills out there, I'm going to start this series by picking one of the important skills which changes the game no matter which tech job do you land. I'm talking about business understanding. Now, many people confuse business understanding with domain knowledge. They think that I have the domain knowledge of this industry, so I understand the business as well. Well, that is not completely untrue, but having domain knowledge is just one aspect of having business understanding. If you want complete understanding of the business, then you should be able to answer these questions like, how does your company make money? What kind of decisions are generally being taken by the stakeholders of your company? And how your data and the analysis done on the data by you is going to influence those decisions. Especially in data analyst jobs, you are not hired just to write queries or to build dashboards. You are there to reduce the uncertainty of decision makings. Imagine two situations. One, where you go into the meeting without business understanding at all. And second, when you understand your business decently and you have done your homework. Now, first situation, you jumped on building the dashboard as soon as you came out of the stakeholders meeting because you think that is what your job is. You picked all the matrix lying in the data and you built a big lengthy dashboard. And when you presented it to your stakeholders, they were as confused and clueless as you. Then comes the second situation, where you do not directly jump on building the dashboard, but you ask questions. Questions like, okay, the dashboard which I'm expected to build, what is the agenda of this dashboard? What is it actually going to track? Is it going to track revenue or the cost or the risk or the retention? What are we actually trying to track here? If the answer comes from stakeholder side that, okay, we are trying to track revenue. Then the next question comes from your side, okay, I see that we are trying to track revenue, but I see a lot of matrix in the data. So can you tell me important matrix which actually influences our revenue? And you might ask the further questions like, okay, what happens if this number goes down, if this number goes up? You understand what's happening in the business. And you do not just crunch numbers. And then the dashboard that you built, it does not have those 50 complicated matrix. It just has those 5 matrix which actually influences the revenue. And when you present it to stakeholders, you do not just tell that, okay, the revenue has dipped by 8%. No, you go like, the revenue in region A has dipped by 8%, and that dip is because we are losing few of our repeated customers in the region A. And if this continues, that we might lose 5% of our quarterly revenue. And then you make a suggestion. You might suggest to promote your product in region A for the repeated customers so we do not lose them. And this is how you do not just speak with numbers, you speak with the understanding of business as well. And now you are able to answer 3 important questions. What is happening? Why it is happening, and what can we do further? You see by yourself that how having business understanding is making a difference. Stay tuned for other soft skills.